God and Sneakers family. What's happening, y'all? For some of us, it's our favorite day of the week, Testimony Tuesday. And do I have a testimony for you today? Before we jump into that, today I'm rocking the God loving sneakerhead Go Ye Therefore and Those sneakers. Laney T got on the Laney Air Jordan 1s to go with it. Some jeans, got on the Water of Life trucker cap. And of course, I got on some God sneaker socks. Anywho, this testimony is about a friend of mine who got behind. Life happened. They got behind on their mortgage a couple months, um, and they had a few months to get this money together, or they were going to be foreclosed on their home. And so, reached out to me, asked me to be in prayer, asked me to help out if I could. Thankful to God that I was in a position at the time to help try to make up some of the difference in what they needed. But we got to praying. I'm sure they were praying, but I was praying on this end, intercessory prayers. And it's funny that this comes up today because in Bible study today at work, we talked about intercessory prayer. And the thing with intercessory prayer is sometimes we have to be the intercessors for people who aren't praying for themselves. If we can think about ourselves, we've all been through these prodigal son and prodigal daughter phases where we were out there doing our own thing and weren't worrying about what was going on, weren't praying. But thankfully, we had praying mothers, grandmothers, elders who were praying for us. And so their prayers sustained us when we weren't praying for ourselves. So say that to be that intercessor for your friends, for those who are in need. But to get back to the story, so we get to a point where that time period is coming closer and closer. This friend hears about this program that will help pay back the difference on a mortgage if you get behind. Uh, Filled out the paperwork, went through the process, did not know if they were going to get approved. And it was coming down to almost like the last few hours. And they finally got that call that they were approved. About $9,000 worth of debt erased. So for me, I didn't have to come out of no money. I'm glad for that. But thankfully for them, they were able to keep their house. And that's the big thing. And so I just want to use that testimony on today that if you're going through a financial crisis or a financial situation right now and you don't know how you're going to get out of it, how you're going to make it, I implore you to pray to God with all sincerity in your heart. Tell him what you need, and God will provide. So let's just remember that on today. And let's remember, as always, if nobody else tells you they love you on this day, remember that I love you, but more importantly, God loves you. Be blessed.